In the final match of their UEFA Nations League group stage, Bosnia-Herzegovina faces the Netherlands in a game that will offer both teams a chance to close out their campaigns on a positive note, even though the stakes are virtually non-existent. Set to take place at the Stadion Bilino Polje in Zenica on Tuesday, November 19th, this fixture may have little bearing on the standings, but both teams will be eager to prove themselves, especially after the disappointing results they've experienced so far. The Netherlands comes into this game in high spirits after a dominant 4-0 win over Hungary in their previous match. The victory secured their second-place finish in League A Group 3, which means they've already booked their place in the knockout stages. Ronald Koeman's side, who have made the knockout rounds in 3 out of the 4 Nations League campaigns, will look to extend their form after breaking a 3-match winless streak with the Hungary win. The Dutch team, despite the absence of key players like Frenkie de Jong and Virgil van Dijk, remains a formidable force, boasting depth across the squad. Players such as Wout Weghorst, Cody Gakpo, Denzel Dumfries, and Tessun Koopmeiners are in fine form and ready to push for another emphatic victory. On the other hand, Bosnia-Herzegovina enters this match after a painful 7-0 defeat to Germany, their heaviest ever loss in senior football. This crushing defeat effectively sealed their relegation to League B for the next Nations League cycle, continuing their unfortunate trend of promotions, followed by immediate relegations since the competition's inception. The Golden Lilies have been in woeful form, losing 10 of their last 11 games, and their defensive struggles have been well documented, with the worst defensive record in the entire competition, conceding 16 goals in 5 matches. Bosnia-Herzegovina will need to summon all their resilience to avoid further humiliation in front of their home crowd. For this encounter, Bosnia-Herzegovina coach Sergej Barbarez may make several changes, with the return of defender Nikola Kadic from suspension offering a slight boost. However, with injuries sidelining key figures like Yusuf Gazibegovic and Nihad Mujakic, and the surprising omission of Edin Dzeko from the starting lineup in their loss to Germany, the team will need a collective effort to compete against a Netherlands side that, despite making changes, is expected to dominate. The Netherlands is likely to rotate their squad, resting some of their stars now that qualification for the knockout stages is assured. Expect players like Matthijs de Ligt, Jeremy Frimpong, and possibly even some uncapped players such as Nick Olige to get a chance to prove themselves. Although both teams are playing for pride rather than progression, the Netherlands will enter as heavy favorites, and many expect them to secure a commanding victory. The Dutch are expected to impose their attacking style of play from the outset, overwhelming Bosnia-Herzegovina, who will need a near-perfect performance to avoid another heavy defeat. As the match unfolds, Bosnia-Herzegovina will look to make their final game in the top-tier Nations League count, while the Netherlands aims to round off a successful group stage with another impressive display. With nothing but pride left to play for, expect a high-paced, competitive match where the Netherlands should comfortably secure all 3 points. Stay subscribed for more videos.